Scientists study the incidence of disease using samples. Scientists use medical records and also medical research. So, what are samples? A sample is a smaller, manageable version of a larger group. This diagram represents a whole population. This smaller group is a sample of the population. So, why do we use samples? Well, scientists must study samples as the human population is too large to study everyone. So, what is it important to consider when scientists are using samples? Samples must be representative and reflect the population under study. This means that they should not be biased toward any certain groups. Here we have 4 groups in a population of 256. Group 1 in pink, Group 2 in yellow, Group 3 in blue, and Group 4 in green. This is a sample from the population, however, it's a bad sample. It's biased towards Group 4 and it completely ignores Group 3. You can see in the sample that there are no blue squares representing Group 3. So how can we avoid a bad sample like this one? Steps are taken to make sure a representative sample is taken. The sample must cover all groups. So the study must be wide and cover all groups in the population that's being studied. We need to make sure that the sample contains information about Group 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is because if you only took samples from the pink group, Group 1, you wouldn't know anything about the other groups. Use random sampling to ensure each member of the population is equally likely to be selected. By doing this, you avoid bias. Here, we might want to take only 12 samples, for example. These samples are going to be taken randomly. Samples are taken from each group. Remember, we want to cover all groups in the population equally. So how do scientists ensure that they're taking samples randomly? Random sampling can be done by using random numbers from a generator or from rolling a number of dice. Random numbers can be generated using a calculator or a random number generator on a computer. You can put in a range, for example 1 to 10, and the generator will come up with random numbers within that range. So, using a random generator, we get the numbers 4, 7, 9, and 2. If you need larger numbers with 2 digits or more, you can increase the range on the generator, or you can just pair these numbers together to give 47 and 92. What else is there to consider? Studies using samples should take into account differences in the population. You often see studies of disease separated by age and sex because there are differences between sexes and age groups. However, there could also be differences in lifestyle, and this is where it can get complicated, as all of these factors and more could affect the study.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy-to-follow videos, and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Biology course. See you there!